Let's go. Q93, Alexandria's #1 hit music station. Previously with the Morning Q crew.
I'm a millennial, so I'm curious to know, what are we searching on Google?
Well, it's not ticks, but what we are searching, Josh.
It's not ticks.
No, remember for a while back, you were searching for ticks when you heard about Justin Timberlake and Lyme disease?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so
Well,
that's something.
I was like, what is Lyme's disease? Because it sounds horrible.
It is horrible.
And then I found out it was with ticks, and I said, oh my God, that is disgusting. I didn't know that's what caused
it. So if you see a tick on somebody, you should definitely tell them because they can get Lyme disease, so it's detrimental, you know?
Unless you find out that thing that looks like a tick is a mole.
Yeah, in that case, don't tell your coworkers or your friends because they might embarrass themselves.
Not that Nancy is speaking from personal experience, that she told someone they had a mole in the back of their head when it was actually, a tick when it was actually a mole.
Yeah, so don't do that to your friends. It's a slow burn that's going to end up in your friend embarrassing themselves. But we're going to move on from Josh embarrassing me with our coworkers. Now I have to hide from people in this building. Anyway, so these are the most searched pop culture things from your good old days, Josh, since you're a millennial. So how about the sitcom Still Standing? I remember that one. It was on from 2002 to 2006.
I don't remember that one.
My dad liked that one a lot, and I remember watching it with him. It was a pretty good show.
Okay.
It was one of those family sitcoms, and it didn't last very long, but it was really good. It was slightly different from like the normal sitcom, but it was fun. It starred, why am I blanking on his name? But he was the king in Game of Thrones, and you would never know it to look at him.
Seriously.
But he was so good at it. And he's hilarious in real life. Like, he's known for playing comedic roles. So when everybody saw him as playing Robert Baratheon, like, they were like, really? That's him? They couldn't believe it. How about My Chemical Romance, the band? They were very popular, right? Evanescence, speaking of bands, I loved Evanescence whenever they came out. So that's something that I really love too. Or Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. He's out now with a new song, Maroon 5.
How about zebra print prom dresses? You remember looking for those?
No, why would I? I didn't even go to prom in school.
Oh, that's sad.
I know.
I really did not. I went to my senior one, though.
I didn't go to any of them.
For ours, we called it cotillion, so we're kind of all expected to go. We had to wear tiaras. And
I didn't even go to my, once you graduate, you go on, a trip. Didn't even do that. I went to work.
I went to the trip, but I regretted it, honestly. I didn't have a good time.
Yeah, I figured I wouldn't because I hated all those people anyway. So I was like, I'm going to my house. I've been wanting to get out of this school for all my life. Yeah. I'm not going anywhere with y'all.
That was smart. I didn't hate the people. I just didn't have a good time. How about the teen magazine 17? I actually remember that one very well. I used to have a subscription to 17.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, some of those magazines I used to like. How about Yogos, the yogurt-covered fruit snack?
Oh, I do remember those.
I don't think I had those. I remember them. I think I didn't have it. How about the teen movie Bring It On? I loved that one. That was the cheerleader movie.
That sounds familiar.
It was with Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. I've seen it numerous times. I still love that movie. Okay, Josh, you're going to love this one. At number 7, they listed the band Creed.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, the movie.
Of course, if you missed it, I just went see them in New Orleans. I actually got to go backstage.
He didn't just go see them. This was a couple of months ago, and he has not stopped talking about it or singing Creed songs ever since.
If you want to see the real of me singing Creed, we actually did a little bit as a Facebook post. But the thing is, I've been doing it just to irk Nancy as well. I'm always singing Creed. Q93 Alexandria, Q93 at Morning Q Crew. You can find that video.
Yeah, and how about the movie Transformers from 2007?
I was never into those, but they started off strong, but they fizzled out.
We were such Transformers kids, my brother, my cousin, and I, whenever the cartoon was out in the 80s, we loved it. So we couldn't wait to see the movie when it came out in 07, so we went to go see it. We loved the first one. They just kind of went downhill after that.
Yeah.
The movie's super bad, Josh. You said you hadn't seen it yet.
No, I've heard of it, though.
Josh, it is so funny. You should watch Superbad. I was very impressed. I've seen it a couple of times. That also came out the same year as Transformers. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I haven't seen that one, but I've heard good things about it. So Bowling for Soup, the band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had that song 1985, but that was really their only big hit.
One-hit wonder.
How about Country Grammar by Nelly?
Yes, that's still a bop.
I know, man. I can still listen to that song today. So, so what are some of the things you guys remember as millennials?
It's Q93 Alexandria and at Morning Q Crew on the socials. We'll be right back. I got to sing a few songs for Nancy first. With
Country Grammar? I was hoping Country Grammar.
Under the sunlight.
Going down.
So this morning, Nancy texted me as I'm driving to work. She's like, I got a rat story to tell on the show this morning. I was like, okay. I have no idea what this is, so go for it, I guess.
Okay, John. So, mind you, it's dark outside, but I'm heading down I-49, okay? I'm heading I-49 north, okay, coming towards Alexandria. And I'm around the St. Landry area. And it's dark. I got my headlights on. And on the right side of me, even though it's dark, I know where I am. I'm around like the St. Landry area. So there's fields, beautiful open fields on the right of me. I cross the median, forest, beautiful forest to the left, right?
Okay.
And something darts out in front of me.
I love this nice picture you're painting.
Right. Something darts out in front of me all of a sudden, okay? And I freeze up really quick, but I'm not going to hit on my brakes. There's people behind me, not immediately behind me, but kind of far back.
Right.
But I know I don't want to cause an accident, but it would have been I wouldn't have been able to hit my brakes in time anyway. And it was a rat, Josh.
You sure it's a rat, or it wasn't like an armadillo or a possum?
Give me a little credit. So I had my headlights on.
Was it a big rat?
It was a big rat. It was like a big field rat, in other words. So, they're much smaller than an armadillo and a possum. But I could tell it was a rat. And the way it was moving very fast. And armadillos and possums don't move that fast.
Okay.
So anyway, I saw it dart out in front of me. And I braced myself for impact. I knew it wasn't going to impact me, but I was going to impact it, if you know what I mean.
Right.
But I still was going to feel really bad because I don't like hurting anything. But I just, I kept going. And I was like, oh, God, I'm going to hit that poor little thing. But you know what, Josh? I looked in my rearview mirror, and with the oncoming lights of traffic, I saw it, Josh. I saw it make it to the other side, into the median, and there in my car, Josh, I cheered for that little guy. I said, woo! Go ahead, buddy! And I was clapping for that.
That rat knew what he was doing. His first time crossing that road.
I know. And then you know what, Josh? I thought to myself, rats are very intelligent animals. What would make it dart out in front of traffic like that? What would make it take that risk?
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, you know what? Why would anything take a risk like that? Something so dangerous, because I know it sees traffic going and it knows better, because rats are one of the smartest animals on the planet. Did you know that?
I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know that rat was small. It's very
like
smart.
Splinter?
Yeah.
So, they're very, very smart. So I thought, what would make it take that risk, Josh? And I got to thinking, I bet it has like a love on the other side. Like a girlfriend, like a Maria or something,
A Maria?
Like a West Side Story, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like
Nancy,
he's
how much
Tony,
alcohol
that's
did you have
Maria.
this weekend?
None. But it got me thinking, Josh, what if he had this love on the other side named Maria? And then
Maria.
Yeah. No, but we're like, she reminds me of a West Side Story. Like a Maria. It's from West Side Story. But anyway, so what if his friends are all like, well, I named him Johnny, but in the West Side Story, it'd be Tony. But anyway.
You named the rat Johnny, Nancy?
But yeah, Johnny the rat. So in my head, he's Johnny. So his friends are like, Johnny, why do you want to do it? Why do you want to risk? Johnny, look in front of you. There's always the dead littering on the road.
You're doing all this while you're driving, Nancy?
It's a long drive. Leave me alone. So I'm sure someone's like, Johnny, why do you want to risk it, Johnny? Look, there's dead every day lining this road. What makes you think you could do it? And he's like, you know what? I send Maria letters every day. I'm sure he sends them via crow or something. Crows are very smart, too. I'm sure he bribes them with acorns or something. So I'm sure he's sending letters to Maria on the other side of the forest, maybe. And he's sending letters, and he's like, you know what, guys? I have to risk it. I have to risk it for love, for my Maria.
Can you tell Nancy's a book writer?
Yeah. So you know what he did, Josh? He risked it.
It sounds like that should be a book written for children.
I don't know, but he took a risk, Josh. That's the thing. He took a risk, and it paid off. He made it to that median.
No
and
risk,
you know what?
no biscuit.
I like to think he continued on to the other side, to the forest, and now he's with Maria, and they're going to start a beautiful life together, and they're going to sit every day on mushroom caps, and they're going to sip tea out of their little teacups.
You gave this rat a whole backstory.
They're going to sip tea painted with stars in their little teacups, and they're going to have a beautiful life together. And you know why, Josh? Because he took a risk and it paid off. And that inspired me. So I hope that inspires you guys to take a risk.
So if you have friends over this weekend and a buddy asks for a pint glass for their beer, they may be a serious beer drinker, or they may just want to pour a bunch of ice into it.
Okay.
There's this new TikTok trend, Nancy, of people wanting a beer on the rocks. It's apparently catching on among Gen Zers. And the idea is that adding ice is the most refreshing way to drink a beer now.
You know what? I'm cool with that. I don't like beer, but I like ice and everything.
What you did. You're cool with that.
Cool with that, yeah. But I like ice with everything. So if I'm going to have a cold drink, I want there to be ice in it.
Now, this isn't the first time people have been passionate about ice-cold beer. especially in the summer. I know when I go to Saints games and these workers have their little thing they're carrying, and they have all the beer and the ice. And ice cold beer! That's how they do it. They're like, hot peanuts, ice cold beer! And they go around like, they hustling. You gotta make $1.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So they make a lot of dollars on them beers because they only $18 a piece. It's crazy.
That is crazy, but I'm all for it. Yeah, if I were a beer drinker, totally put that on the rocks.
But adding actual ice is controversial because someone in the comments said literally.
It's contra what?
I knew you were going to say that. I was trying to let it slide. It's actually controversial.
What?
Controversial.
What?
I still ain't saying it right.
Why you put an H in there?
Controversial.
Controversial.
You know what? Now I don't even know.
You know what? They be bugging. Just put it like that.
You're questioning my life now. Controversial.
So why is it controversial?
Oh, I still said it wrong. So someone in the comments said literally any chilling method is fine except ice cubes.
No, you know what? Do what you want.
Because at the stadium, they just stick it in ice and then you take it out. It's cool, the can.
That's fine.
But
if you want to put it on ice, put it on ice. Who cares what other people think?
Some influencers are taking it a step further by crafting their ice lager.
Okay.
You can get a Shelda.
Chelada?
Chelada! Why did my producers give me this story? I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink.
I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but I think it's closer than your pronunciation.
Yeah, I think you were right. Chelada. With lime juice and salted ram, maybe just some, I don't know. In a recent poll, nearly 1 in 3 young adults admitted to putting their pints on ice. 20% said they find the idea of adding ice to beer and wine refreshing. Nancy, I'm kind of like you. Do what you want. It's your life. You only live once. And the internet, they can go drink a beer because they always got an opinion. They always got to go say what their opinion is.
Somebody gives you a sour face because you do that. Who cares? Drink it and enjoy it.
Yes, there's nothing controversial about that.
Yeah. I like ice, dang it.
If you rolled out of bed today and made coffee, you might be skipping 6 other important steps to a good morning routine. There's longevity experts out there, Nancy. I don't know if you knew that, but they are.
I think I was aware of that.
Well, they have 7 steps in a morning routine that can help you live to 100 if you want to live to 100.
I was going to say if you want to live to 100.
Yeah.
As long as those years are good years.
So drink a glass of water. They say hydrating right away in the morning sets up for a good day.
I'm off to a good start already. I love my water in the morning. That's pretty much all I drink all day is water or tea.
It helps with your digestion, Nancy. It supports your metabolism and eliminates toxins. So you're doing good.
Good.
Now, are you eating a nutrient-dense breakfast? Are you? No.
I did this morning. I had Cheerios with a banana, and I had a Greek yogurt, and I had my water. Yeah.
Okay.
I had some eggs. Yes,
Yogurt,
I actually had a good breakfast.
Oatmeal, berries, nuts, all great choices. You need fiber and protein, not too much meat.
Yeah, and I had eggs. That was my protein. Yep.
Have you stretched your body this morning?
I did whenever I picked up my cat.
That don't count. You don't need a grueling workout, but the experts say just stretching or taking a brisk walk can do wonders in the morning.
It did. I used to be such a morning workout person for a little while, and it helped so much. I had so much energy the rest of the day.
Activate your nervous system.
Sorry, I hit my mic. That's the thing. The noise you just heard, guys. I have so much.
She's doing her vaginal tapping.
My what? What, sir? My what?
Or your somatic body tapping. Basically, you tap your body with your fingers for a few minutes to wake up your nervous system.
Are you trying to say vagal tap?
What did I say?
I'm not going to repeat. Let's just say somatic body tapping.
Practice mindfulness. Take a few minutes to meditate or do something like deep breathing.
You're one of my favorite people in the world. I love you.
It can help lower your baseline stress level to start the day. And who doesn't want to lower their baseline stress level at the beginning of the day, right? Set intentions. Take a minute to think about what you want to accomplish. It can help you focus and be more productive. Set intentions for each day.
Okay, so activate your nervous system, practice mindfulness, set intentions.
Stretch your body, eat nutrient-dense breakfast, drink a glass of water, and lastly, enjoy your morning coffee.
You mean tea?
No. I mean coffee,
no,
and
you
so
mean
do
tea.
the experts.
Dang it!
More and more research is showing it's good for us. A study back in November found it actually helps promote good bacteria in our gut.
Okay.
And if you don't want coffee, decaf works.
What? What does that mean?
They say decaf coffee.
You mean if you don't want the caffeine?
Yeah.
Okay. You said
What
if you
did I
don't
say?
want. You said if you don't want coffee, decaf works.
Oh my God.
If you don't want caffeine, decaf.
So I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's okay because you didn't have coffee.
It's because I didn't have coffee.
It's because you didn't have tea.
And I didn't do my vaginal tapping.
What?
So I'm going to do
Sir!
that. Let's talk about Ginny the Guinea.
Let's talk about my baby, Josh.
So kind of explain how you got this guinea.
So a year ago, she flew into my life. I don't know where she came from. I got in my car one morning, or I was getting into my car one morning. So I walked out of my house, go into my car, and see something in the corner of my eye in my backyard. And I'm like, what is that? And I was like, what kind of bird is that? That's some kind of big chicken, a turkey. What is? And I had to take a picture of it, and I did like a little Google search. Oh, that's a guinea. Why is it in my yard? And I had no idea. I tried to go up to it and just, it ran away. I'm like, okay, maybe it's, who knows? Maybe it's a neighbor has one. I have no idea. And it hung around, and it's been there ever since, Josh. And in the beginning, my cats started to chase it into the bushes, and it would run around to the nearby field. And then I noticed it started chasing the cats back. They were like, what is this? I never saw a bird chase me back. But now they hang out together, and they're cool.
They're friends.
They're friends. My dog used to kind of try to chase it a little bit, but now the dog's cool with it because I'd be like, no, Draco, don't chase. We don't do that to
and
the
the hen stays around your house?
And she stays around. She's been there for over a year now, and she's cool. She's really neat, and she eats the cat food sometimes. I'll buy her bird seed, peanuts. Like, she likes all that.
So I saw a photo of her, and she is so ugly.
She is not. You've seen photos of her before.
The body's okay. The face close up is not.
She's a pearl guinea, I found out. They have different kinds of guineas. She's a pearl guinea because she has, like, polka dot feather. She's beautiful, Josh.
So we went around the Silon Broadcasting
Don't
building
make fun of my baby.
asking our coworkers what they thought when they saw the picture of Guinea.
Let me preface this real quick. Her name is Ginny.
Ginny the Guinea.
Ginny, because she's named for my grandmother, Virginia. Okay,
Thank you for that.
My grandmother, Virginia, was like a country mama. She had like chickens and stuff. So that's why she's named Ginny the Guinea.
So we had 2 people in the building say it was cute. The rest of us were horrified.
Miss Bev said she was majestic.
Like,
Thank you.
Happy Halloween in September.
Stop it. She is beautiful. She's fierce.
You might see that photo at the 13th gate in Baton Rouge.
No,
That's how scary this thing is.
She's my baby.
So if you want to see a picture of Ginny the Guinea, go to our socials, Q93 Alexandria, or at Morning Q Crew. We shared a reel with everyone's reactions yesterday in the comment section. Let us know what you think. And you actually got some treats for everyone who said she was pretty.
So Stephen Maxwell said that Stephen wasn't part of the video because after we made the video, I saw him downstairs as I was leaving, and he said, "Oh, she's precious." So that was very sincere. Miss Bev is in the video. She said she was majestic. So you know what? Today, stopped at Atwood's Bakery. I got them both a little treat. I should have recorded this. I went to Josh's office this morning with an Atwood's Bakery bag. I said, "Hey, Josh, I stopped at Atwood's and I got a special someone a little treat today." He's like, "Oh, really?" I said, "Yeah, Miss Bev and Steven, because they said Ginny was beautiful." And I walked out and Josh was like, "Oh."
So that is the story about Ginny the Guinea.
Yep.
So ugly.
Oh, no, she's not.
We already knew this, but now we've got numbers, Nancy, and not just the number 2. Most Americans take their phone to the bathroom with them now, especially young people. Count me in. I do that too.
I do it too.
And a new study found it ups our chance and risk for hemorrhoids by almost 50%. That's a big increase.
That is a huge increase.
Researchers polled 125 adults just before they went in for routine colonoscopies. Don't you love when you have to do those? Oh, so fun.
I have not had one yet. I'm dreading the day.
I don't know what's more fun, when you have to fast and not eat anything, or when you go in and they fill you up with all this gas and inflate your stomach to go right up your,
You've had one before?
No, but I've heard about it.
I've heard about it too.
I've had a stomach scope, which is kind of the same, but it's through
I haven't
your
had that.
mouth.
I haven't had that. It just sounds uncomfortable. But I don't know. I think I could handle it. I mean, I've had the gallbladder surgery. If I can live through that, I can live through, I guess, that.
Well, now they have these things where you poop in a cup and you put it in a box and you ship it off and they check it. If anything comes out kind of concerning, then they make you do a colonoscopy. So you don't have to do it like right away if you don't want. But
that's true. That's true.
Anyhow, 2/3 of them admitted they used their phone on the toilet. The top 2 things they said they use it for are to catch up on news or to scroll through social media. I mean, we all do it. You said you do it too.
I mean, before that, people were just, reading books, whether
or magazines.
Or magazines, yeah. People, yeah. I mean, any bathroom you would go into, there were always magazines, like in public restrooms, which is kind of gross when you think about it. I mean, you really don't want to touch those or at least wash your hands after you touch those magazines.
Doctors doing the colonoscopies then looked for evidence of hemorrhoids, and the people who used their phone in there were 46% more likely to have them. It was true even after they accounted for things like fiber intake. Ideally, you shouldn't be in there for more than 5 minutes, but the study found that 37% of people who bring their phone with them take longer than that because they don't get off their phone. I'm not like that, Nancy. When I bring my phone with me, but as soon as I got to get up, start wiping or something, I put the phone away.
You'd be amazed how fast time passes, though. Like whenever you're scrolling or whatever. Yeah, there was a whole Seinfeld episode about that. George was saying that he had to read something when he was in the bathroom, and he got to the point where he had to read a shampoo bottle, but he was so engrossed in, I don't know if you remember these pictures that came out in the 90s where it was just looked like it was a nothing picture, like just a background, but if you focused your eyes or crossed them in a certain way, it was a 3D picture. Mm-hmm. These 3D paintings were huge in the 90s, okay? Well, he looked at one in the bathroom, and he was so focused. Oh, and he had to take off his clothes when he used the bathroom. Like when he went number 2, that was his thing, to get comfortable. I actually knew somebody like that. Like she had to get undressed. But anyway, he was so focused on that painting that whenever he was at a big fancy dinner, and whenever he came out, he was just, his shirt was off. Like he didn't realize because he was so focused on that painting. Funny. But yeah, that's how much he was in the toilet.
Well, the lead author of this study said that if you must take your phone in with you, at least set a timer.
That's a good idea.
If you've been in there longer than 5 minutes, haven't produced any results, maybe take a breather, try again later.
I like that idea of setting a timer because it really does, you get sucked into that scrolling, time warp.
Some people take a long time to use the bathroom. My brothers are like that. They go in there, they never come out.
They need more fiber and more water.
No, I think they take a lot of fiber and water. They just, I don't know.
They're eating too much meat or something.
Me, I go in there and bada boom, bada bang, I'm out of there. Probably 2 minutes.
You're eating your fruits and vegetables.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, maybe you're drinking a lot.
No. I mean, I told you the other week I hadn't had water in 2 weeks. I mean,
that's insane to me that you hadn't had water in 2 weeks.
I just don't take a long time to poop. I don't know. It's weird.
This is award-winning radio, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, it's morning radio. So get your coffee, go take a number 2, clean your phone after you're done, and turn us back up. We'll be right back. Guess what? Football is back, baby. Last night, you had the Super Bowl defending champs, Eagles, taking on the Cowboys on NBC. If there was any doubt, a new poll came out and found that football is still America's favorite sport. It's not even close, Nancy.
No, I wouldn't think so. I know how big you're into it. My brother's into it. Everyone I know loves football.
48% of Americans follow football at least a little bit. That's almost 20 points higher than the second place sport, which was baseball at 29%.
Really? I thought it would have been basketball, so it's baseball as the second.
They say that's America's pastime is baseball.
Yeah, I can see that.
I feel like that's watching paint dry. That's something it's fun to play. It's not something that's fun to watch. I mean, nothing happens, and when it does, it's like it's over in a second. And it goes on and on and on and on and on.
That's how I feel about most sports, Josh.
Like these games take forever to finish. Like, we're in the 118th inning. It's like, oh god.
Inning, yeah, that's how I feel about most sports. It's fun, like I said, it's fun to go to the games. I like going to the games and watching them. And I went to a professional baseball game, and that was fun to watch. I went to a professional basketball game. That was fun to watch. I haven't been to a pro football game yet.
At least basketball, there's a lot more happening. They're running back and forth, right?
Oh, yeah, it's really fast.
That's 29% as well, so technically it's tied. So maybe basketball could now be America's pastime.
Yeah.
Move over baseball. Anyway, you got ice hockey coming in at 12%.
I used to like hockey. I'm not going to lie. Like maybe when I was like in 8th, 9th grade or something. I don't know why, but for some reason I kind of got into hockey a little bit.
Remember Lafayette had the ice skaters?
Maybe that's why. And I always wanted to go see them play, and I never got to.
I went to see them. Remember we were talking about being part of the Boy Scouts?
Yeah.
We went to see them like it was a group activity.
Man, I wanted to go see them.
There's some talk about them getting a hockey team here in Alexandria at the Coliseum.
Really?
Yeah, so
that would be fun.
Where that goes. Soccer came in next at 12%.
Okay.
Golf 11. That's another thing. It's like fun to play.
Oh, that one I can't watch. I just can't watch
the
it all.
commentary. It's like, and he sits there.
Yeah.
And he lines up. And now he's going to hit the ball.
At least and
he got a hole. Congratulations, Tiger Woods.
At least the soccer commentary is much better. Soccer commentary is, especially the South American ones, goal! And they're running the field. Soccer commentary is interesting,
Soccer, that takes a lot of stamina.
Oh my gosh, rugby too.
Yes.
Rugby's interesting, man. I tried to get into rugby a little bit because where I used to work once, like I said, we worked at a TV station, so we would, run the breaks for certain live events. And one time we had to do rugby, and I'm like, that's a pretty cool sport because I never really got into it, but it was fun to watch a little bit. The players were even more fun to watch.
I like playing putt-putt golf.
You totally missed what I said.
Soccer's... No, I heard you.
The players are really nice. Those rugby players, woo!
I'm down over there.
I know.
Auto racing 10%, tennis 9%, MMA 8%, wrestling 8%. I used to have a neighbor growing up. She loved to watch tennis. Like that was her sport.
Oh yeah.
Volleyball. I love to play volleyball.
I like to play volleyball too.
In high school and stuff. And
yeah.
PE, we used to play that. That's so fun. I was so good at it.
Me too. I love it.
I jump over that net. In your face, sucker.
We had one of those combination volleyball, badminton sets growing up that our parents got us, and my brother and I, we loved playing that. We had so much fun with that. And I love volleyball.
Let us know, what's your favorite sport? Q93 app. Use the shout-out feature or DM us, Q93 Alexandra at Morning Q Crew. You can also go to Q93FM.com. All I know is good football is back. Yes.
Did you ever find your plant?
No.
Was that a sore spot? I'm sorry.
Why do you want to bring that up? That my neighbor stole my plant.
Hey, look, speaking of thieves, let's check out today's crazy criminal, shall we?
Let's take him out, like kill him?
No, I said check him out. Check out today's crazy criminal.
Okay.
Look, I know you're not happy with thieves who stole your plant,
I
but
took out my neighbor.
I don't think it warrants a death sentence. But anyway, where do you think today's crazy criminal is from?
Louisiana.
No.
Oh. Florida?
Yeah. Where else would they be?
Well, we just had one from Florida. I was like, maybe it's Louisiana.
No, it's Florida. Come on. It's always Florida. A 65-year-old man in Florida named Daniel Kennel tried to cut in line at a Publix grocery store, but the couple ahead of him declined the offer. Okay, that's fine. Daniel tried putting his stuff on the checkout belt anyway. And then there was an argument, of course. I mean, so somebody is trying to cut in line in front of me.
Right.
Or maybe they ask.
That does tick me off.
And then you're trying to put your stuff down anyway after I said, no. I mean, yeah. Daniel got upset. He left his cart. He stormed out of the store, okay? The couple checked out, left the store, okay, and started loading their stuff into their car. That's when Daniel ran up behind them and sprayed them both in the face with bug spray.
Oh, my God.
And then he ran off. So the cops were called. They tracked Daniel down, the dastardly Daniel, and he was arrested and charged with 2 counts of aggravated battery with great bodily harm. One of the victims was hospitalized, but it sounds like they're both going to be okay. Can you imagine being that upset because you wanted to cut ahead of somebody in line, and then you had the nerve to start putting your stuff on the belt in front of them anyway, and then that wasn't, so you left the store, waited for them in the parking lot for them to get to their car, and then ran up to him with bug spray?
That's crazy.
I don't get people, and he's 65 years old, Josh. This is a senior citizen. 65 years old. Thank God he didn't have like a gun or so. He probably would have just shot him, Yeah. But with bug spray, I'm glad they're okay. And you'll lock Daniel up.
They should lock him up. They should lock up my neighbor for stealing my plant.
Bye.
I called the cops, and they never did anything. They never followed up either. I did a police report.
But they remembered you, though, when they pulled you over for speeding. Oh, you're the guy who called about the plant? I remember that to the day I died.
And I said, yes!
And I was on the phone. I was on the phone with Josh because he got pulled over when I was on the phone with him. And I heard the cop in the background, oh, you're the guy with the plant. And I was like, damn, Josh, they remember.
Oh,
they were laughing about that at that police station.
That's unbelievable. I was so mad. I was like, the only thing I can do is call the cops.
I would have too, though.
I literally called. They're like, police department, can I help you? It's like, yeah, I need to report a stolen plant. It's
I would have too, though.
Stolen what? I said a stolen plant, man. Stolen plant. Bring the cops here ASAP.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have too. That would have ticked me off so bad. Because it's not like they took it off your patio. They dug it up out of the ground.
They dug it straight out the ground. It didn't leave nothing.
They didn't leave it.
And you know how I found out? After slaving outside to heat water and all my plants,
I would have been mad too,
I get to that one and I'm watering it, and I look down and I see water going in a hole, and I said, "Hey, someone stole my plant!"
I would have been mad too after working, planting that thing myself. I would have been ticked off, Josh. I don't blame you. I would have called the cops too.
You're listening to the best of the Morning Q Crew. Wake up with the Morning Q Crew weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. and subscribe to the best of the Morning Q Crew podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Let's go! Q93.